All right, we are going.
Oh, Christina. All right, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to our Y staff. We are just so grateful for all of our staff here at the YMCA, and we love and just appreciate you so very much today and every day of the year. So we wanted to give you back a little something for Christmas and give you a yoga class that hopefully you can enjoy with your family. Now, fortunately for me today, I have elves in the building, and the elves wanted to do yoga. So, my name is Christina Elf, and I will be guiding us through some yoga poses. I have with me Mary Elf, I have Goldie Elf, I have Beth Elf, and Noah Elf. So we are going to have a good time together, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. So the poses that we're going to do today are going to be all about either winter or Christmas or the holidays. So I hope we're going to have some fun, and I'm glad you have your listening ears on. So the first pose I'd like to do with you guys is we're going to come and be a snowball. If I didn't even tell you what to do and I just said, pretend you're a snowball, what would you do? Would you get really small and compact? Yeah. Now while you're the snowball, I want you to think about the snow is falling softly on your back, and it's a beautiful winter day here in Appleton, Wisconsin. If you pretend, you can almost hear the snow falling to the ground. Now, we're going to be those snowflakes. So let's stand up nice and tall, and we're going to be big, huge snowflakes, and each one of us looks different, right? Just like real snowflakes. If you want, your snowflake can dance around in the wind, it can fall to the ground, it can stand nice and tall and still and soak up all the sun, whatever you like. I love it. Maybe the fingers wiggle. All right, so with all of these beautiful snowflakes and snowballs, what if we made a snowman? Should we? Let's take our knees out nice and wide. This will be the bottom of the snowman, or snow woman, or snow boy, or snow girl. And we're gonna make the top of our snow person right here. It's kind of tricky, isn't it? I love it. What do you guys have for your eyes on your snow person today? Did you use buttons or rocks? You have real eyes on yours? That is so cool. I love it, I love it. Who in here has ever made a snowman for real? You have, Noah? Was it a really big one or a small one? It was this big? That is so lucky. All right, so another thing that we might see in the winter time is a polar bear. So we're gonna pretend that we are polar bears. So I want you to bring your hands to the mat, step back with your feet, and send your hips really high. Now, if you've ever seen a bear or an animal, they don't probably stand still very long, do they? Should we walk around like a polar bear? And it's okay if you leave your mat. We'll come back. We are a big wintry wonderland of polar bears. What do you think a polar bear says? I bet you if the polar elves stayed really still, the baby elves could go underneath their polar bears. Do you want to try? I thought you could do it. Good job. All right. So now we're going to come back to our mats. And I'm thinking of a very famous reindeer. And he has a red nose. Who do you think it is?
Rudolph.
It's Rudolph. So we're going to pretend we're Rudolph, and we're going to point the way for Santa's sleigh. So I'm going to point my hand forward and say, "This way, Santa."
This way, Santa.
And then, just so he knows to follow me, I'm going to stick my other leg back behind me so he can see, because it's a big wintry day. I think you can. Try again. Sometimes I fall down too, and it's okay. Okay, so let's come on back. We'll bring everything back to the floor. Now we need to show Santa the way again, but with our other hand, because now he's looking to the other side. So we need to be able to switch hands and send that leg long behind you again as if to say, "Follow me, Santa. I'll show you the way." It's exhausting, isn't it? It really is. Should we take a break? Okay. Let's just come down. And we'll put our heads down. And we'll think about it. Let's see. Okay. So far we've had a polar bear, a snow person, a snowball, a snowflake. What if we did a wolf? Should we be a wolf? What do you think a wolf says? Oh! I was trying to remember, but I think that's it. Good job. Okay, so let's come to our knees. And for this pose, you can bring your feet up behind you. If you want to, you can try and reach for them, or you can just bring your hands behind you. I'm gonna try reaching for my heels. You guys see what fits, okay? Then here, I'm gonna send my belly forward. Ow! Did you guys make one? I was pretty loud. Okay, good. I'm glad you got a chance. Good job. So let's see. You don't know how to do this pose or the sound? The sound? Just make a circle with your mouth and go, ow! Ow! And if that one doesn't work for you, just say, woo! That works too. All right, so we did this wolf. So let's go back to polar bear. And we'll walk around, making sure everything is safe. If you guys want to go under your mommy elves again, you go right ahead. All right. As you finish up, I'll have you guys come back to your mats. Do you know how to jump? Let me show you. We'll see if you can do it. So I'm going to look at my hands because that's where I want to jump to. I'm going to jump my feet forward. And then I'm going to come up real tall. And I'm going to move my hands out here like I'm sitting in a chair. Maybe there's an activity you do in the winter where you sit in a chair for a little while. What do you think that might be? Elf Beth, do you know? Where do you sit in a chair for a little while? It's a winter activity. Skiing? Oh, let's ski! You can ski on both sides. You can ski here. Whatever you want to do. We're going down the biggest mountain I've ever seen. Woo, it's a long way down. We better keep going. You're going to go so fast. And we'll all come up. You better shake that one out. That was a good one. What's another way you can get down a hill without skis? Is there another piece of equipment you could go on? What could you do? You could skate. Or you could sled. Oh, that's a good one too. Let's see if we can think of how we do that. How about if we skate first?
Sit down.
And then we'll sled.
Skate first and then sled.
Or do you want to sled first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. We're gonna sled first. So we're gonna sit down here. But on this particular sledding, you can. You know, because yoga is just about whatever you want to do. I'm going to warm up by the fire. Oh. That feels much better. My fingers are getting cold. Oh! All right, let's see. Now, Goldie wanted to go skating, right? Okay. Let's come on back up to standing, you guys. How are you doing? Are you exhausted or are you still doing okay? We're doing okay? All right. We're going to skate. So for skating, I want you to pick a foot, put it on the ground, and we're going to skate forward. Whee! And then we'll stand up and we'll skate on the other foot. Push on. Woo! You guys are beautiful skaters. One more time on each side. We're skating. And we're jiggling. And we're following along. I like the skating on Goldie. That was a really good idea. All right. Okay, so what I was thinking, let's see, we've been by the fire, we've done some activity, maybe it would be nice to go home. What might be in your house that you have some ornaments on, maybe some tinsel and some lights? What is that?
A Christmas tree.
A Christmas tree. Thank you, Elf Noah. So we're going to pretend we are trees, okay? If you know this one, you don't even have to listen. You just go ahead. We're going to put one foot into the ground, and this is going to be our tree trunk. Our tree trunk is nice and solid, right? Then we're going to bring the other foot up off the ground. And if we're really lucky and we get lots of rain and sunshine, our branches grow big and tall. Good. Maybe if it's a Christmas tree, it needs a star on top. Can you put a star on top of your tree? Awesome. And then we'll check that. Anytime we do something on one side, try and do it on the other side. If you guys want to, you can turn around for this one, or you can just put the other leg down. Sometimes it's tricky to keep track of if you did right or left, and I get used to it. You're gonna do a snow angel? Okay, why did I not think of that? That is awesome. It's a little windy in here. I'm gonna put a star on my tree. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Do you guys know that one?
Yeah.
You do? Awesome. I should have given you the microphone. You probably have a better voice than I do. All right. Great job on that one. How about if we did just 2 more poses? And I'm liking this snow angel action, so maybe I'll join you if that's all right. Okay. I'm going to turn to the side though, because I like this way a little bit better. All right, snow angels we are. Snow elf angels, that is. And then I'm going to be a big snowflake again. This time I'm a big snowflake laying on the ground. And I'm going to close my eyes and pretend the snow is gently falling on my face and on my nose and on my fingers and on my toes. And if I listen very carefully, maybe I can hear the jingle bell of Santa's sleigh. And when you guys are ready, we can roll over to the side, because as you know, we elves have several things We're gonna bring our hands right here and say thank you, thank you, thank you for our wonderful YMCA, for our wonderful elf friends, and for our wonderful staff. So appreciated. Bye.